When I get chased out, yes, I use the guy's toilet.
When I was around 15, because I started to realize that, oh, there's this kind of thing where like, oh, if girls like girls, then oh, it's gay, like it's not normal, you know.
Secondary school. At 14, I had my first girlfriend already. So I like Googled like girl relationship. Then it's when I got to know the word lesbian.
I'm not really a part of the all-male group. I'm more of like a mix, or most of the time I'm with girls. So I would have to say yes. I think I'm gay.
Primary school, I had this very, very good friend of mine. I think you could call it a little boy crush. I didn't know what to make of it. There was this thing called the IRC. So that's where I actually went online. I got to know some of my friends, so they were like telling me, no, it's just that you are called gay only.
When I was very young, I overheard my aunt telling my mum that my mum needs to really pay more attention to me. She felt that I was a little different. Perhaps maybe the teddy bears and all this that I've been playing with.
I remember I played a lot of Barbie dolls when I'm young. I had to change clothes for them.
You know, when you're young, you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to tell people that I'm gay, so you just wear like rainbow everything. You just purposely dress like a boy and then just like make people feel uncomfortable in the female toilet. They will chase you out and you're just like, okay, forget it, I'm just going to go into the guy's toilet, and then you don't get chased out, nobody does anything.
I normally pasted my walls with Japanese male idols. And it's not even A4 size, it's those almost like A3, A2 size, and you put it on your wall. I think my parents know.
There was this transfer kid, it was about like secondary 3 at the time. I could tell like at once that, you know, he's going through the same issues with me. We were very afraid because we were in such a rough environment where if you are somewhat out of place or different from everybody else, it's name calling, it's bullying, you know, it's sometimes even physical abuse. You know, back then you see those people then put you through ram you through the pole and whatever. So I was really afraid of that. School didn't give me an impression that I would be accepted in society.
There was this one saga, like for the past one whole week, I came home like 3 a.m. every day. I was helping a friend who had depression. Because my friend actually came out to her parents and her whole family couldn't accept it. So she fell into depression, so I kind of stayed and helped her family also. My father was unhappy really with me coming back late, so he asked me like, why are you out so late every day? So I told him the truth and then he said, huh? What do you mean, you know? So, are you one or not? Like, he asked me in my face and I'm like, oh my god. My mother was beside me and then I turned to him. I said, no. I just said no. And my mother knew I was lying, and the moment I said no, she said, it's okay, you're still my daughter and I'm still your mother. So.
I actually broke up with my ex, so my ex just sent a text to my mom saying that, I'm sorry auntie, in future I will not be able to actually enjoy a dinner with you anymore because I'm no longer with Jackie. That's where she asked me, when did it happen?
Yeah, I did came out to my mom, so I did tell her that I'm gay. And the first thing that she said, I know. I mean, that brought me to tears, not because that they know, it's because that, you know, I finally managed to said something that you've been keeping for a long time to the family.
And one day my sister found photos of me with all my friends in the club. I mean, it's not unusual, right? But after a while it's, hey, how come all guys are? And then in the background, hey, how come all guys are so? Then, hey, how come in this picture someone like want to kiss the other guy? So she got really, really disturbed. So she came in one night into my room and she said, hey, Justin, hey, are you gay? Please tell me now because I cannot sleep. And I said, yeah, fine, I'm gay, okay? So then the very next day, so my mom was just sitting there in the living room and she was really, 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 really upset. A lot of drama. It was hurtful words were said, you know, and of course, she cried, I cried, everybody cried, and she shouted, maybe I shouted, and we didn't speak to each other for a few weeks, almost to a few months. Yeah, but you know, I'm very glad that I still live with my mom today. The important thing for me actually is not for my mom to be accepting like right away. It's just that, you know, as long as this conversation is going on and she's still willing to reach out, that's really enough for me. Because as long as there's love, there's hope.
My parents.
My father.
My parents.
I don't think my I would ever tell my dad about this.
I actually tried to tell my mom once, and then she was like, "So, do you have any boyfriend?" I was like, "No." "Have you ever liked girls?" Then she was like, "No, and you better not, because like I'd rather be dead than for you to tell me that you are with a girl."
My father is really a very big hurdle for me. My mother not so much. She acknowledges my girlfriend. She even like said, "Your CPF who you nominate, you put like your girlfriend name in, that kind of thing."
She has still the mindset that all the gays have HIVs, all the gays are like, they have a lot of infectious disease and everything. So he even wants to slap me when I'm joining nursing already. So I can't imagine what will he do to me when I tell him I'm a gay.
I'm still actually praying and waiting for the day where I actually come out to my parents. I think on that day it's going to be quite difficult for me. I guess I'll just have to be mentally prepared like you.
Oh, I wasn't, trust me.
Okay. Oops. Mom, Dad, if you see this on Facebook or any social media, I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
So I really hope that at least like we can have a life together in terms of making decision. If anything happens to her, that's what I'm scared about.
I feel like for me, if I didn't have the so-called silent support of my parents, or at least like them not saying like, "Oh, you can't be this," I don't think I would have grown into the person that like I'm confident of who I am. I feel like for me, part of like where I really grew into the person I was in my secondary school, because people were also accepting there. It gave me the space to make mistakes, to learn more about myself and to grow. Just don't judge.
Because I know that there are a few rotten eggs that actually sometimes tarnish our reputation, all that. But there are still a very huge majority that is still like the very, very nice kind. We are still guys, we are still humans, we still have feelings. Yes, our feelings may not be someone with the opposite sex. You know, we are still humans.
Love is love after all, yeah.